Remember that kick that almost cost everything against the Steelers? Yeah, everyone was talking about Tyler Loop, and it felt like patience had run out. But finally, the Ravens made their stance crystal clear about the rookie's future. And trust me, you won't believe what they said. Is Loop on the way out? Is he losing a spot as the starting kicker? The answer could completely change Baltimore's next season, and you need to stick around until the end to see why the team's confidence in this rookie is bigger than anyone expected. When the season ended in that heartbreaking way, a lot of fingers were pointed directly at Tyler Loop. Like everything came down to that one kick. That's exactly when Steve Bisciotti stepped in. The Ravens owner didn't shy away, didn't pass the blame, and made it clear that Loop wasn't facing the storm alone. Bisciotti didn't sugarcoat it. He admitted he fell for Loop and understood the insane pressure on a rookie kicker, especially in high-stakes moments. This wasn't empty words. It was a public show of support designed to shift the narrative and protect the player while sending a message to everyone watching. The most striking part wasn't just what he said. It was the conviction. Bisciotti stated that Loop will be a great kicker, that he'll learn from mistakes, and that he's shown real resilience. In other words, the team sees this as part of the growth process, not the end of the line. For a rookie, hearing that straight from the owner changes everything. And when top leadership shows that kind of confidence, the message spreads to the locker room, the coaching staff, and even the fans. From that moment, it was clear Baltimore isn't looking for easy scapegoats. They're focused on developing talent. And that explains why the franchise has made it absolutely clear who their kicker will be moving forward. After all the drama this season, the Ravens needed to send a clear signal. Nobody is abandoning this rookie or questioning his role. The front office was firm in saying Loop is the team's starting kicker. It's not we'll see how he does, or we'll open a competition. This is a decisive, strategic call. That kind of security is rare for a rookie, especially in a position as high pressure as kicker. The team's stand shows they believe in Loop's potential and understand that mistakes are part of learning. He's not judged for a missed kick or a few long attempts that didn't go as planned. On the contrary, the official message is, we trust you, we want you to grow, and we see you as a key player for seasons to come. That gives huge relief to fans following him, and to Loop himself, who now knows he has full backing. Moreover, this confidence sends a message to the rest of the locker room and coaching staff. When top leadership takes a stand like this, public and media pressure stops being a burden and becomes motivation. Loop doesn't have to worry about internal drama or someone trying to take his job. His focus can be purely on learning, fine-tuning his technique, and improving. This clear definition from the franchise sets the stage perfectly for the next point. Even with confidence in him, the rookie's stats show where he was solid and where he needs work, proving that support doesn't mean ignoring challenges. Despite the reputation of a rough rookie season, the numbers show Loop was more reliable than many realized. He made 30 of 34 field goals, a very consistent performance for a first-year player. Most of the misses came in high-pressure moments, but the truth is, in the vast majority of attempts, he was near automatic. What's especially impressive is that Loop shined on kicks inside 50 yards, which is where most game-deciding attempts happen. In that range, he displayed control, strength, and precision, all essential for a kicker aiming to hold a starting spot for years. This performance gives a team confidence that they can rely on him in routine situations. Plus, those consistent makes build trust across the offense. Quarterbacks, coaches, and even defenders know that when the team reaches scoring range, Loop can deliver, letting the offensive game plan flow smoothly. In other words, he's not just a kicker. He's a strategic piece of the team. Even with that solid foundation, the next challenge comes with long-distance kicks. That's where the story shifts, showing that even a talented rookie still needs adjustments, and off-season work will be critical to turn potential into full-time reliability.
All right, we're already past the halfway point of this video, but before we continue, I noticed you haven't left a like yet. It's really important, because it helps YouTube keep showing you my content so I can keep bringing you the best news about the Baltimore Ravens. So go ahead and hit that like button. It's free and it really helps. Thanks. Now let's get back to it.
The main concern this season was Loop's performance on field goals over 50 yards. He made just one of 4 attempts in that range, including misses from 55 and 56 yards. For those who don't follow closely, these are kicks that demand maximum power, precision, and focus, and even the best kickers in the NFL miss from time to time. The 52-yard kick he made in his debut against the Bills proved he has the ability for long-distance attempts. But the consecutive misses after that indicate there are still fine-tuning issues in technique, training rhythm, and maybe even mental preparation. These are normal rookie hurdles, but they need attention if Loop wants to go from good to reliably great in all situations. Another factor is the pressure that comes with every long kick. Every miss becomes news. Every attempt sparks fan and media criticism. For a 24-year-old in his first season, managing that pressure is just as important as making the kick. This is where the resilience Bisciotti mentioned comes into play. While long-distance kicks remain an area to improve, the next step is looking at kickoffs, another part of the game where Loop faced challenges, but also has huge potential to grow with technical adjustments and strategy. Kickoffs also showed room for improvement. With new rules, teams are experimenting with kicks to pin opponents deep in their territory. Loop struggled a few times during this transition, but it's nothing that can't be corrected with coaching and practice. This wasn't a talent or strength issue. It was about adapting to team strategy. It shows that despite the criticism, Loop is learning and adjusting to realities of the NFL game. The team believes that with work, he'll be able to place the ball wherever they need it and even gain a tactical edge over opponents. The bigger point is that these rookie mistakes are normal. Even kickers who are now NFL stars had rough starts, but grew through patience, practice, and the confidence of their teams. Loop has all of that going for him, and the Ravens are committed to guiding him through this process. Looking at the bigger picture, it's clear Tyler Loop finished 2025 with valuable lessons, strong support from the organization, and room to improve. He's not just a starting kicker. He's a long-term investment that, if developed properly, could become a reference at his position. And this perfectly highlights why patience and trust in rookies are so important in high-pressure roles. The Ravens sent a crystal-clear message about Tyler Loop. Despite mistakes and tough moments, he remains a starting kicker, and the team's confidence in him is unwavering. This shows that Baltimore is committed to developing the rookie, understanding that errors are part of growth, and that his talent and resilience can pay off in the seasons ahead. For Loop, his rookie year was a learning experience. Now he has a chance to fine-tune his long kicks, improve kickoffs, and gain even more consistency, all while having full support from the coaches and front office. If he can make those improvements, he could become one of the most reliable kickers in the NFL, turning every challenge from his first season into experience of the future. And I want to hear from you. After everything the Ravens have said and done, do you think Tyler Loop deserves all this confidence? Or do you still have doubts about his future in Baltimore? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to see what you think.
And if you, just like me, are passionate about the world of football and want to learn more about the Ravens' legacy, don't leave this video without sharing it with that friend who is also a Baltimore Ravens fan and will love this content. See those video suggestions on your screen? The first one was handpicked just for you, and the other is a recommendation from YouTube itself.